Hello everybody, it is Monday, July 20th, 2015, getting ready to go up Montana Creek here. I've got my Keen little dredge here all set up, loaded up on the trailer, and where we're at is Montana Creek in June, Alaska. And the first part of this is going to be kind of nice. They got a nice little trail. We'll walk up here, you see the little stream, and we're going to go up here a ways, and then I'm going to cut across the creek a little bit later. As you can see here, we've got a nice little bridge to go across. And one of the creeks I'm going to run the dredge in today, except for it's not going to be in here. It's going to be way back that way. So I'm going to go get the bike and pedal on down the trail here a ways, and I'll be back in about halfway down and show you a little bit more. Well, right now I'm about halfway up this nice little bike trail here, Montana Creek. I've got about the same distance to go before I have to go across this little creek that's over here to my right hand side. And this here is Montana Creek. I'm not necessarily going to be dredging in this one. I got a little bit further to go, about another half mile, 3/4 of a mile up this nice little trail. Then I get to park the bike, grab the gear, start packing across the creek here. And around those trees is a nice little side hill, and that's where I'm going. So I've got about another hour's worth of packing and moving stuff, so it's time to get back on bike here with all the goodies on it, and let's go find some gold. Well, I'll be back in just a little bit once we get where I want to go. See you in a bit. Well, I've made it into the area that I scouted out last week. Been kind of fun. There's a nice little stream, and according to my GPS, my truck is not down that way. It's actually that way by about 6.5, 6 3/4 of a mile that way. So it's kind of fun to hike into this area. You can see this nice little stream. You can see a nice little gravel bar, rock bar here. It's all set up over here. Across the creek, you can see a nice little sand pit over there. And as we're coming up here, you can see where I got most of my gear already set up. You can see where the creek's been running, been having heavy rains the last couple days. But this is the area I scouted out last week. You can see you got a nice little rock area here where everything kind of settles out. Got the pump set up, sitting on little legs there. Got the sluice box set up. May not be the best setup. I couldn't find any legs for it in town, and didn't want to pack all the floating gear for it in. But it's all set up, ready to go. It's all fueled up. So I just got to fire it up, go to work, and see what I can find. And give me a couple hours and do some running. And hopefully in a couple hours, where the nozzle is here, we'll have a nice little hole to see what we can find. See you guys in a little while. Well, I do have the dredge pump going, getting everything going here. And if you look upstream here, just a little bit format, you can see a lot more gravel bars, rock bars up there. That's for exploring a little bit later. I'm going to start, this is my first time running this little dredge. I got to say thank you to a friend of mine, Doug, for helping me get this nice little Keen dredge set up. And also got to thank Ray for helping me with the ideas on how to set it up. You can also see there's a gold hog mat in here that he's letting me use, and came out of one of his dredges, so I got to say definitely thank you to him. And you can see over here that I've already started a little bit, just make sure I got the flow and everything's looking good, so time to get busy. Okay, here's the first kind of small break. You can see the hole's getting a little bit bigger now. That one big log that's there. You can see the dredge here, or the sluice box. You can see my tailings pile's getting pretty good size. Trails all the way down. Still got about 4 or 5 hours to go run. And so I'm only down about 2 feet in this little hole. So break time's about over, so let's see what else we can find. And one thing also to note here, you may not be able to see much color or gold in the pan or in the sluice box here. But one thing about gold here in southeast Alaska in the Juneau area, it's really small because it's glaciation. So finding big ones, not very often, but gold's gold. You can see I still got all this sand up here. This sand here is fresh from the runoff in the wintertime. A little bit of grass still growing in it, but it's right about a foot thick. So it's really good, fun stuff to run. Well, done for the day. You can see the little hole here that I made here. Went all the way up into the trees over here. See some of my bone pile here, pry bar. Already cleaned out the sluice. Mostly just a lot of flour today. Kind of hard to see, but you can see it all right there. Excuse me. But it was a good day for practicing the dredge. And you can see my big old tailing pile here. Well, time to pack up and get to the truck before the gate closes.